From NAB in Las Vegas, Insta360 shows off an impressive line of 360-degree and action cameras. This is MacVoices. This edition of MacVoices is supported by Kolide. Kolide sends employees important, timely, and relevant security recommendations for their Linux, Mac, and Windows devices, right inside Slack. Meet compliance objectives in a remote-first world without resorting to rigid device management. Try Kolide for 14 days free. Visit kolide.com/MacVoices to sign up today. That's KOLIDE.com/MacVoices. Enter your email when prompted to receive your free Kolide gift bundle after trial activation. Kolide.com/MacVoices. MacVoices is in Las Vegas for NAB. I'm Chuck Joyner. Folks, we're in the Insta360 booth talking to Gene about all of their products. If you've been paying any attention at all, they've been making a lot of noise, especially in the action cam space, but they have a lot more than that. Gene, it's great to see you. Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you, Chuck. Yeah, nice to meet you.
So tell me what you're standing beside.
Yeah, this is our Titan camera. It's an 11K resolution VR camera. We made this camera primarily for the professionals who want to make VR movies. So it can do 10K, 3D, stereoscopic videos, and it can do 10-bit videos as well. So if you want, the professionals want to use the camera for VR, this is the best one. And it also have very good low light performance because each of the lens, here we use the Micro Four Thirds sensors. So we have 8 sensors. Each of the sensors can do 5K resolutions. After the stitching, it will be 11K.
Now, do you provide the stitching software as well?
Yes, that's a good question. So the camera itself can do the stitching inside the camera. And also we have the free software called the Insta360 Stitcher. And after you buy the camera, you will get the free software for the stitching. And also we work with Adobe Premiere and like Mystica VR. They have our camera templates. So just load the content from the camera to those software. It will automatically do stitching as well.
Very nice, very nice. You know, you got to ask what something like that costs.
Yeah, the camera is like $15,000, 15 grand.
Honestly, that's not as bad as I expected.
Yeah, it's like the best camera. Compared with some other cameras in the market, this is like the most cost effective in the professional area. Yeah.
Very nice. So that's our first stop, but we have others.
Yeah, so we have another camera called the Insta360 Pro 2. Maybe we can move to there.
Let's go. So this is the
Insta360 Pro 2 camera. This is like the 8K version of the VR camera. This camera, the difference between the Titan is this use 6 lenses and it can do 8K, a little bit lower resolution versus Titan, and the price is $5K, $5,000 for this camera. Same thing, the camera can do the in-camera stitching and also can use the same stitching software as we mentioned as Titan. It's a free software. And you can also use Adobe Premiere like Mystica VR to do the post-production.
It's probably the only time that you're ever going to hear anybody say this is lower resolution at 5K.
It's 8K.
Or 8K, excuse me, 8K as opposed to, what, 11K?
11K there, yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah. And we use some of our partners like this Zoom VR, it's H3 VR, and we have all the spare, stereo audio included there. So it can use, external microphone to create the real immersive experience, especially when you have the headset. So the sound and the audio and also the video, they are synchronized with, the stereoscopic thing. Yeah.
Now, you mentioned the software. Does this also do it in camera, or is this expressly done through the software externally?
Yeah, so internally, the camera can do 4K live stitching. But if you want higher resolution, like 8K, you need to use the computer as a software to do the stitching software to do that. Yeah.
Understood. Okay, where are we going next?
Yeah, so now this is all our professional cameras. Now we are moving to our consumer series. Yeah.
This is where you get a little closer to my price point.
Thank you. Yeah.
So now we're into the consumer level things.
Yes. So this is our One X2 camera, our flagship, consumer camera for the action thing. You see that a lot of noise coming from this camera in the market. So this is our third generation of the One series, and the camera is waterproof, and it can do 5.7K resolution videos. Has the active HDR video function, can take photos, can take live, you can do live streaming as well to Facebook and YouTube, to 360 Live. And it has a Bluetooth connection. You can, trigger the password in the automatic connect to your phone. Yeah, and it has a very good flow state stabilization. So when you use the camera in some activities like snowboarding, skiing, like surfing, all these things, the image will look still. It's very, very good stabilization without any gimbals.
Now, this is obviously for VR at a different level, of course.
Yep.
But can it be just used as a straight front-facing, back-facing camera?
Right. So this one also because this capture everything in 360, so we can reframe these images. You can capture everything in 360, and if you find that that angle is really good and the back end are also very good, right? And you can capture both of them and export into like a rectangle view, like a regular view type of the video, and you show the people what is going on there. And we also have a very interesting function we call the freeze function. So at one initial like very important thing, you want to stop, like when you skiing and you jump, right? You want to freeze that frame, and you use from the angle direction you can see from front, and you spin back, you will see what behind you. So it's like a freeze frame. It's even slower than like a movie Matrix can do, right? So people like a bullet time we created before, but this one is even cooler because that frame is a freeze. You will see everything in front of you and behind you, so in one video.
Very nice. Obviously, it's on a pole right now. What kind of pricing is there for this?
Yeah, so the pole, I just want to add one more. This is invisible selfie stick. So when you hold like this, all this part is disappear. If you hold like this, the image looks like a flying drone following you. Yeah, you will never see this part. It only see your hand like that hold something.
That's very cool.
Yeah,
that's very
the price point is $429. So you can find the camera from like a Best Buy, Apple Store, and then this is all the camera you can try out.
Excellent, excellent. What else do we have?
So this is the next camera. We call the.
You cheated on me. We didn't have to move.
The go-to camera. So this camera is very, very interesting. It's a wide-angle camera. Can do 1440p videos, and it's very easy. It's designed for sometime you never have time to grab your phone and take a picture or video. This is just one tap. It will capture everything, and this is a first-person point of view. So you will see everything from this angle. And you can also click on your hat like that. We have a clip mount, right? And then you can see whatever you see, it will create the angle for you. It's really good on the POV side. So, and we have the necklace here, so it's a magnetic, right? So you can stick onto anywhere like that.
So you're wearing it under your shirt, but
yeah, under my shirt, yeah.
Just drop it right on. That's very nice.
Yeah, that's it. So this is not 360 camera. This is a regular wide-angle camera, right? Okay. And the last camera I will introduce is our modular camera. It's called the ONE RS. So can I grab the camera?
Absolutely.
So this is our latest camera. We call modular camera. So basically you can change the camera lens to this camera. So if it's like this is a 360 camera, right? And you can take the battery off, and you can take off the core. This is all the sensor inside, as this is all the camera lens. This is also called the processor inside. So you can switch the camera with a new lens. It's a 4K lens. So it turns back to a regular, wide-angle action camera. So this is a camera that you can film with, right? It's one side of the camera. And a magic thing of this is if you want to do a vlog, right? So, but you want to see the screen. You can do like this, switch back, and you can put the battery back. So now you can see yourself. So like if you want to do a vlog, you will see yourself on the screen. Yep. So I just turn on, powered off. Yeah. So you will see ourselves. So basically you will see yourself there.
Oh, that's very, very nice.
Yeah. This is for the 4K camera, and this is can do you know, 4K photos. You know, 48 megapixel, like 8K photos as well. But it can do 4K videos. Yeah.
Wow.
And same thing for the 360 mode here. The mode, we just take it off. This is similar function as the One X2. So we just introduced. So the X2 camera, you can using like 5.7K resolutions, water resistant for 10 meters. And yeah, so all the functions that X2 can do, the 360 mode of the eyes can do as well. But basically you have the similar price, you get 2 cameras with this modular design. That's amazing part. And we also create this new cage. It's very easy to open, and you can put it. It's wrong way. What's this? So you can just put it in like this. It's easy release, and just put it up. That's it. It's a big improvement versus like the original version.
Yeah, that is a very nice improvement, because sometimes you end up wrestling with those cages.
Yes, and this camera only without the 360 lens, this is $299. And if you have that together with this 360 mode, we call twin edition. So this is all together is $550. Yeah, I think that's basically everything there. And one more thing is the SD card. You can always put the SD card in the SD card slot. And the maximum will be 1 terabyte. So you can basically just change your card. That's it. Yeah, for any content you want to film. Yeah.
Very, very nice product lineup. No question about it.
Thank you.
The website where folks can go to learn more.
Yeah, you can find a lot more on the Insta360.com for all the questions.
Yeah. Gee, thank you so much for the time.
Thank you, Trey. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Folks, we'll have more from NAB in Las Vegas. I'm Chuck Joyner. This is MacVoices. Visit MacVoices.com for show notes and to connect with Chuck on social media. Get involved in our Facebook group or like our Facebook page, and get more out of your Apple tech with MacVoices Magazine, free on Flipboard and on the web. And if you find value in it all, consider supporting us through either our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/MacVoices or by making a one-time donation via the PayPal link on our front page and in the show notes of each episode. You will join these fine people who help bring you MacVoices. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CashFly at cashfly.com.